Good day. This is Esther from Exercise Academy. This is our first ever live session, and we're going to be discussing useful tips on how to teach yourself English. Yes, today we're not going to have a usual class. We're going to be discussing how to teach ourselves English. Good. Now, you can actually teach yourself the English language from the house. If you want to speak English naturally or you want to learn more English, you can actually become your own teacher. Do you love learning English or you don't have enough time to learn the English language? No more traveling across just to get an English teacher, and no more having to do boring grammar exercises, or no more having to clean your house for a private tutor. You can actually teach yourself English, and that's why we're here today to learn and discuss how to teach yourself English without having a private tutor. To teach yourself English by yourself. You may be wondering, have I been doing it right all the time? You may have been doing it right, but it may have not been working for you perfectly. So I'm going to give you 10 useful tips that you can actually use in teaching yourself English. Good. Okay, now the first tip we have is you need to take it slowly. Take it slowly. Teach yourself English language slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day. So if you want to learn the English language, you must take the words as it comes slowly, slowly, slowly. If you've made a decision to learn English and without the help of a teacher, you need to take things slowly as it comes one at a time. You need to begin with the alphabet, learn the English alphabet. From the alphabet, you learn the sounds of the letters of the alphabet. From there, you go into 2-letter words, 3-letter words. Try to build your vocabulary, but don't rush it. Take it slowly, one day at a time. Don't expect to read English, go to bed, and wake up fluently. It's like you want to learn how to play a musical instrument. Like you want to learn how to play a piano. You can't just wake up in the morning, take your piano, and start playing. You must go through series and series of practice. That's the same with the English language. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, I want to learn the English and I want to be perfect in it. Learn to take it slowly. And you must set realistic goals and dedicate enough time in learning the English every day. You can decide 30 minutes of my time today, I'm going to learn how to read a book, or 30 minutes of my time today, I'm going to be good in these aspects of the English language. So make sure you set realistic goals and you must accomplish those goals. So don't forget, the first tip again is take it slowly. Good. Now, learning English alone means you have to choose the time, the place, and the method of teaching. Choose the time you want to learn, choose the place you want to learn it in, and choose the method you want to use in teaching. Good. Now, it's not going to be easy. No one said it's easy to learn the English. No one learns a language well with the attitude of it's going to be easy. So you don't just start by, oh, English language is very easy. No, it is difficult. But when you take your time to take it slowly, it's going to be easy for you. Good. Now, the second useful tip you can use in teaching yourself the English language is when you think like a child. We all have children, or we all have seen children, and we know how children behave. They can pick up something today and forget it the next day, pick up again and forget it again, pick up again and forget again. Now, children also have books and they have cartoons they like watching. Don't imagine that you're an adult. Just think yourself like, oh, I'm a child. And when you think like a child, you pick children books, go through the books, go through the poems they have, go through children cartoons. They have good vocabulary in children cartoons that can help you learn the English language. Now, it may sound stupid to you, but using English resources for children is a perfect way to begin learning a language. Children books, movies, or TV shows are basic. We have children's series like children cartoons like Disney Junior. Yeah, I know Disney Junior. They speak. I think the cartoon is good. The words they use, the grammar, the pronunciation of words is perfect in Disney Junior. And even one Jim Jam on DSTV, the pronunciation is okay. Then we also have series of children books that can help you build your vocabulary. The second tip is you must learn to think like a child. Now, when an English speaking child learns for the first time, they're going through the same steps as you are. You know, as a child, learning the English is difficult. So they're going through that same step the way you are. It all begins with the basic vocabulary and sounds. So you must learn to think like a child by using children books and movies together with other study materials to help build your English language. Good. Now, the third one we have, the third point you can use in teaching yourself the English language is to listen to everything and anything. Listen to everything that comes your way, anything that comes your way. Your ears must be attentive. You must pay attention to every word being said. Pay attention to the words being said. Whether it concerns you or not, just listen. And once you hear any of the words, try to mimic by saying it. One great thing about learning English is that almost everything these days is in English. You see write-ups in English. You see signposts in English. Almost everything in the word is in English. So you must learn to listen to everything and anything. If you think about it, when children learn their mother tongue for the first time, they don't learn by reading or writing. Children don't learn their mother tongue by reading or writing. They learn by listening to anything being said by the parents, or listening to anything being said by an adult, or even listening to anything being said by fellow children. That's how children learn to pick language. They pick up words from people around them, like their parents, their brothers or sisters, and even from favorite cartoons and so on. So you must listen. Children, first of all, they listen, they pick little. At first, they could pick nothing, but then they pick something. And as time passes, they acquire more vocabulary. This vocabulary slowly turns into phrases, and these phrases turns into sentences. And before you know it, a child is able to hold a conversation for as long as he or she can. So try to pick up the word, listen to anything you hear, listen to everything and anything, beginning from a word, and from the word, it will go into sentences. Surround yourself with English speaking people. Surround yourself. You want to learn the English language, you must be around people that speak the language because it will help you. So when they speak, you listen to what they say and you mimic them. Listen to radios also. Listen to TV series, TV shows that speak English. Have the radio playing in English around you. In whatever you do, have the radio play English songs, English series, English films, or whatever around you. You can learn with English podcasts also. Watch English TV shows, watch English movies, and if you live in an English-speaking area or where tourists go, English tourists go, you can listen to the conversation also. Just without realizing it, you'll be having conversations in English. So we are looking at the tips that can help you learn English, how to be a fluent English speaker, how you can teach yourself English. Good. Now, the next tip we have is you must enjoy music. Enjoy music to learn English. Enjoy music. Music is a good way of learning English. We have songs in English that you can learn from or learn with. Everybody loves music. I love music, especially English music because I'm an English speaking person. So I love music. Everybody have their different tastes. Some people can like hip hop, some like reggae, some like metal music, some like jazz or blues. Whatever it is, you must love music. And not only anyhow music, you must love English speaking music. Now, most of the world's music is produced in English, and even foreign artists too, they speak English. So instead of listening to music in your native, traditional, your local language, try and listen to music in English. Now we have some artists like Beyonce. Whenever you listen to Beyonce's music, you learn different songs. We have Rihanna. We have sorry, Beyonce is my favorite. That's why I called her first. Okay, okay. So the best thing about learning from songs is that they are catchy. Songs stick to the head. Songs stick to the head. There's one of my, okay, I won't sing. This is not a show for singing. I won't sing. Maybe in the next live stream I do. This is my first. So maybe the next one I do, I'm going to sing a song if you want me to sing. But music has a way of helping you learn English because the lyrics on its own is English. And it has phrases that can also help you. So when you sing, it sticks to your head, and furthermore, the language is an everyday language. So you learn how an average person speaks. So learn to sing along with the words. Look up the lyrics, get the feel, what you're singing, and you can put it in your everyday life also. Okay, this is Exercise Academy, and this is our first live stream. Now we are looking at useful tips on how to teach yourself English. Good. Another way you can teach yourself the English language is to use the news. Always watch the TV. Youth nowadays don't like watching the news. They don't like, if they're going to watch TV, it's only movies. You can't just watch only English movies. You must get yourself engaged in news. Knowing what's going on around you is great for your own knowledge, but it also gives you something to talk about with friends. You know, you really want to converse in English with your friends. If you're with your friends, what will you be talking about? It's just films? No, you need to know what's going on around you. So when you converse in English with your friends, you can have something to talk about. Not when they're talking about something in the news, you don't have anything to say because you're not watching your TV. So you must use the news to learn the English language. So when you're talking with your friends, your family, your colleagues, and so on, you will have what to discuss. Now, people use news to discuss, and if you don't know what's going on, you can participate in the conversation. Now, you can improve your chances of participating in English by listening to or reading the news. We have newspapers. We have newspapers. Every country has newspapers. Try and grab one a day or grab one a week. Get engaged in something. We have TV stations like CNN, we have Al Jazeera, we have BBC. You could even have your local station. We have channels, we have the IT. We have you have local stations. We have stations, news stations. We have, and I can't even mention because there are very many. Watch the news. Know what is going on around you. And not only for your own knowledge, but also to help your vocabulary. You find out newscasters or presenters, when they speak, they use the right diction. They pronounce the words properly. So you can find yourself mimicking them when they speak. And also, news help you in discussing with your friends. When they're talking, you won't zip your mouth like you don't know what to say. So watch the news. Okay, this is Exercise Academy trying to help you get yourself how to speak the English correctly by yourself without an English teacher. I mustn't be there all the time to help you teach yourself English. These are the ways you can teach yourself English. Now, we've looked at different ways. The first one we looked at is you need to take the English language slowly. Take it slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't learn all the words at once. You can't learn all the vocabularies at once. You must begin with the alphabet, move to um, the sounds of the alphabet, two-letter words, three-letter words, blending. So take it slowly, slowly, slowly. Now, after that, learn to think like a child. That's the second tip I gave you. You must learn to think like a child by watching cartoons. Yes, cartoons. I love cartoons. Growing up, I liked Tom and Jerry, even if it was dumb. They didn't actually say anything, but I liked Tom and Jerry. But now we have cartoons like can I remember? Do I watch cartoons now? Yes, we have cartoons like Sophia. Yes, Sophia the First. I know that's my child's favorite cartoon. We have Sophia the First. We have PJ Masks. Yes, PJ Masks. We're on our way. Cartoons have a way of fine tuning your English. Why? Because the kids in the cartoon speak in the right diction. They pronounce their words properly. So learn to think like a child. Pronounce your words properly. Watch children cartoons and read children books. Yes, think like a child. Think like a child. That's the second tip I gave you. And I said you should listen to everything and anything. Everything and anything that has to do with English. When you see anything anywhere, read it. When you hear anything that has to do with English, you listen to it and you pick it up, because as a child, learning a different language separate from your mother tongue, any language you want to pick for the first time, you don't only learn by reading or writing, you learn by picking the words from people around you. So when you're passing and you hear people conversing in the English language, pick it up with your ears and try and say it. Try and mimic it. Mm? Good. Now, I also told you can enjoy English by listening to music. Music has a way of helping you build your vocabulary, because everybody loves music. So music has a way of helping you. Instead of just listening to it, try and say the lyrics, try and use it and to learn your and improve yourself. Good. Now I said you can use the news to also learn English. Use the news to learn English by watching, not only watching, try and mimic the newscasters. And also, when you watch the news, it gives you one or two things to be able to talk about with your friends. When you go out with your friends, you must have one or two things to say. And if they're talking something political, you will want to join them in saying it. How can you when you don't watch the news? How can you? So you must watch the news to help yourself improve in the English language. I hope you're with me. Now we need to watch movies also to learn English. Yes, I said you should watch the news. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So apart from watching the news, you can also watch movies. Movies have a way of helping you learn the English language. Now, most movies come from Hollywood, and Hollywood movies are in English. Yes. So if you want to improve your English, watch movies. This means if you love watching movies, English movies are a fantastic way of learning the English language. At the beginning, you can watch movies that you're already familiar with, and the ones you've already seen in your native language, you can start by watching those ones. Then as time goes on, you can change from those movies to more technical movies. Okay? Then when you're watching movies, one thing I want you to do is you can sit with your notebook and your pen. Try and jot down vocabularies. If you hear strange words from those movies, you can write them down. When you're still watching the movie, you can pick up your dictionary and check the meaning of the words. It will help you a lot in improving your vocabulary. Excuse me. Now, try and write down